Hello there, and welcome to the continuation of our Soviet Union 1968 campaign in Cold Waters. So we have received intel that the enemy will try, and I think there they come, they will try to get a landing force into Gremika. They must be getting desperate with us sinking all their stuff all the time. So they apparently are trying to take out one of our main harbors. That means I'll just be sitting here and waiting for them. Because, yeah, I guess that's them. And I can sit here safely inside Soviet waters, wait for them, and then engage them with all I have. And my way to resupply, it's very short. So we are going to use that. Now the question is where will these ships go? Will they go around here? I think they will. Oh, no, they won't. They are coming. I want to get into waters that are a little bit deeper though. If possible, yes, come to Papa. And I'm sitting here waiting and something is happening right before our engagement. Poland. Restored to the control of the USSR. Well, that's good I guess. Yeah, Poland is ours. And there we have it. New sonar contact bearing 265 designated Sierra 1. We are sitting at a lovely speed of only 5 knots. So there's not much that they can do. Let's maybe close the distance to, oh I don't know, 20 kilometers maybe? That should give me enough room to maneuver. Of course, we'll immediately go up to the surface, to periscope depth. So here's the situation, we have 2 contacts already, 3 contacts. My tubes, you know what, reload the wake-homing torpedo, prepare the missiles, reload another wake-homing torpedo. Okay, torpedoes are being prepared. Enemy is at bearing 265. Let's raise the ESM mast really quick. For just a moment. Ooh, strong radar returns on the surface. How are the conditions? Okay, the sea is very calm. Very quiet. That's actually not good for us. We have so far 8 confirmed contacts. And they are coming towards us. Do I risk raising the periscope really quick? I could try. But I'm getting good returns on them regardless. And they are not that far away, only 9 kilometers. And they are closing fast, 23 knots. That's a lot. The transports are going at only 10 knots, but the escorts are ranging ahead. So that's an issue. Sierra 8 is up here to the north. I don't know what Sierra 8 is. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main targets, cargo ships. Sierra 8, what could you be? It really pays off to have such a good crew on board. You saw how quickly they identified everything. Pretty amazing. Okay, torpedo reloads are completed. Main targets are 10 kilometers away. I would love to have them within 8 kilometers before I fire the torpedoes. But that in turn means that I will not be able to fire the missiles at them because those have a minimum range of 8 kilometers. Regardless, let's go a little bit deeper. Just a little bit to get away from the surface. I don't want to accidentally broach. Also, let's rig for ultra quiet. I think the Farragut has slowed down, or is slowing down, so I need to be a bit careful that they don't hear me. Farragut is at 7.6 kilometers, that's really not a lot. The transports, 10 kilometers, 11 kilometers, 12 kilometers. And we have a Sierra 9. That might be another transport. It's an oil rig, okay, never mind. That's making things complicated actually. If I want to use my missiles, I obviously would not want to hit this thing. But could get difficult. Oh wow. You're making an emergency turn. Okay. Let's see, how will we play this? The Farragut, my god, he's super quiet. He has completely stopped his engine. If he pings, he is detecting us. So I need to watch out for that. Is he pinging or is he only listening? Going at only 6 knots now. Let's slow down our... Okay, never mind. He's coming up to speed. He's going very slow though. So all in all, it looks as if the convoy here is very lightly defended. So far I have only 2 escorts, the Farragut and the Charles F. Adams. I'm surprised by that, I have to admit. I really have to admit I'm surprised by this. I would have expected a much more, well, a much mightier escort than this. I mean, they are entering Soviet waters after all. Okay, the Farragut is pinging, so there's a good chance that he has detected me. Or that he has detected something, and so far he has not identified it. That's also very possible. Let's see what happens. I suspect that he will continue to come towards me now to get a better target solution. He is armed with RBU 6000s, or basically, well, RBU 6000 would be the Soviet equivalent, but he's armed with depth charge projectors, and they will be soon within range. So I can't wait any longer, I need to start to shoot now. And the Farragut will be my first target, of course. Farragut, need a torpedo. And torpedoes out towards the transports as well. Charles F. Adams should also receive a package. Immediately start to reload. Torpedoes are out. Prepare for a missile strike once the formation breaks up. The Farragut must have heard those shots. I mean, he's going very fast, so who knows, maybe he didn't hear it. We'll see, we will see. Something will come of this. Okay, the Farragut is apparently turning away. I'm fine with that, even if this torpedo doesn't pick him up, it's alright. Because I have more where that came from. And a second one will be fired very soon at him, now that he's turning to the south. Prepare torpedo. And where do I shoot you? Does he continue on this course or will he keep turning? Let's risk it. Another torpedo out on the frigate. Prepare another reload. Okay. That's a nice salvo away. I still have 2 way-coming torpedoes that I will keep in reserve. The transports are beginning to turn away. Very nice. I suspect the Charles of Adams will turn away as well, but we will see. Priority right now is to keep this frigate away from us. And I'm not sure that this torpedo will be able to achieve it, unless the frigate maybe turns. Frigate is now dropping noisemaker, so he will possibly start to evade, which in turn might give this torpedo a nice opportunity. We'll see. But yeah, some of these torpedoes will target the cargo ships. Yeah, the frigate is dropping noisemakers like crazy. So he definitely is aware of the torpedoes. Look at him go. Look at the long wake that he's dragging behind him. That's important. My torpedo needs a wake to latch onto. So, we'll see. Maybe this works. This torpedo here, I don't think it will get the Charles of Adams. It doesn't look like that way, no, not at all. However, it might go after one of the transports. So far, this is not looking bad. It looks like it's on course for this one. This torpedo here, well, it might catch the end of the wake. It might not. How far away is the frigate? Within 5 kilometers. That's not where I want to have him. This torpedo should acquire this freighter here. Or maybe not, we will see, but nah, this looks like a good match. The Seeker head should acquire soon. And I guess this cargo ship will then be hit by 2 torpedoes. There you go, torpedo has just acquired. It's going in. Say goodbye. Nice. So a second torpedo will be following the wake and impacting... this torpedo, what's it doing? Oh yeah, it did. It did acquire the wake of the ship. So it will follow the frigate. Will it be enough to catch the frigate, however? That's not certain right now. And will this torpedo achieve something? Well, that too is at the moment very uncertain. Now I would love to get the torpedo onto the Charles of Adams. So let's observe what he's doing. He's speeding towards me, and I'm inclined to let that happen for a while. Or I could fire a torpedo his way right now. He's going at a speed, an incredible speed of 37 knots. That's really damn fast. But I do not want to let him get too close to me. So we will shoot at him right now. And we will hope that my torpedo can acquire him. Or his wake. Torpedo out towards him. Reload another one. This torpedo, it did not impact the wreck of the US cargo ship, possibly because it's sinking so fast. And it did acquire the wake of one of the cargo ships, so this torpedo will find another target. Unfortunately, this one in the north won't. It's a close miss, but a miss nonetheless. So, One torpedo that's not gonna hit anything. Our torpedo that's racing towards the Charles of Adams is so far on track. There's the ship. Damn, even if he... The only thing that... Oh well, that's the wrong move. I wanted to say if he turns full towards port, towards that direction, he could have evaded this. But as it stands right now, this torpedo will find his wake. And that's basically a death sentence. We can see it down here, where the Farragut is making best speed to get away from this torpedo. But the torpedo just keeps following. It just keeps going. Just keeps getting closer as well. So, very bad. Let's look at this torpedo. Yeah, there's a strong wake behind this ship that's speeding ahead at 37 knots. So we can expect that the torpedo will find a wake and will follow it. This torpedo here, there's no doubt that this ship is going to sink. The torpedo will need only 1 or 2 more turns until it acquires the ship itself. Let's see. Here comes the turn. Torpedo's turning back towards the wake. Yeah, it didn't acquire yet. It should do so during the next turn back. Oh man. And there we have it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why submariners call surface ships targets. Because torpedoes are a real hard thing to evade. Goodbye. Down here, the Farragut has desperately started to maneuver. However, the torpedo... Well, it's coming back towards the wake. It's just following. The Farragut can maneuver all at once. Same with the Charles of Adams. Farragut might have even accelerated its own demise here, because this torpedo has now acquired. Yep, it's directly on target. Nothing is gonna throw it off now. So this Farragut is toast. Noisemaker, torpedo doesn't care. Hard turn, starboard, the torpedo just doesn't care. It keeps coming. And that will be all she wrote. Goodbye. Big explosion. Oh, another one of my torpedoes. Yes, I forgot about this one. This too missed. But doesn't matter. Here is the last really important torpedo. And it's going straight after the Charles of Adams, just following this ship's wake. Staying close to it. Correcting its course. As the Charles of Adams is very fast, it is maneuvering like crazy. But this torpedo, if it loses the wake, it will just turn back towards it. And will keep following it. Really simple. And the Charles of Adams, does he know where I am? Possibly, yes. Because he's close enough that his active can pick me up. He's maneuvering hard. Now I have to be careful, he might get the idea to launch depth charges at me. In that case, I have a problem. So actually, let's go deep. Just in case. To give me more time to evade if he should attempt this. Because he's coming towards me now at full speed. 38 knots. He's going really fast. Can these things roll depth charges? Do they have depth charge projectors to the sides? No, I don't think so. Because this looks very much like a depth charge run. I mean, here I am. That's him. He's very close. But my torpedo just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Turning back towards the wake. Crossing the wake. Now that... I lost him in my baffles now. It's fine, he will appear on the other side. Actually, yeah, there he is. There he is. He should be visible any second now. There he is. And there we see the wake again. He keeps going, and the torpedo keeps following. Still, he's going so damn fast that the torpedo... There's a chance that he will run this torpedo out of steam. There is a chance. I'm not gonna deny that. Torpedo has a lot of distance to cover before it can acquire him directly. And now that he stopped maneuvering like a fool, well, the torpedo is making quite steep turns here, if you look at this. He just keeps going at 38 knots. I could fire another torpedo after him, just in case. Okay. Now that I'm in his baffles, I will once again come up to a better depth. This way, if I need to fire a follow-up torpedo shot, I can do it easily, without issues. Yeah, I think this torpedo is going to have a hard time. It's deviating too much from the wake, left and right. We are not really closing the distance fast enough. I mean, what's the distance here? Distance to my own torpedo 1.6, distance to him 2.6. Yeah, well, about a kilometer seems plausible. Should be around 800 meters that the torpedo is lagging behind. And it's not catching up fast enough, I believe. So he might run it out of steam. Let's speed up time a little bit. See if this works or not. I think he's managing to keep the distance more or less the same. No, the torpedo is closing, I believe. No. No, he's keeping the distance. The torpedo is making... the turns that the torpedo is making are too big. He's in this weird place where the torpedo... where the wake is just too broad. Although the Charles F. Adams is now 9.7 kilometers away from me. Come up to missile fire depth. We are just gonna missile strike this guy. Prepare the missiles. First missile and second missile. Once he's down, we can strike the cargo ships, well, at our own pace. Okay. Keep rising. We have to strike him before he can close the distance again. But this is looking good. Okay. Weapons free. 2 missiles out. Let's watch them. Here they go. Both speeding towards the target. Let's watch the first missile. Or let's watch the second, yeah. so we can see both. The first missile is just up ahead here. And now both missiles should start their attack run. There you go, both are homing in. One is hitting, and that's enough. The second missile lost its lock. Yeah, the second missile lost lock, it's now turning back, it is reacquiring the wreck and slamming into it as well. Back to our submarine. Get me to periscope depth. Raise the radar mass. Okay. Military transport 1. Fire missile. Military transport 2. Fire missile. And military transport 3. Or small cargo in this case. Fire missile. All missiles out. Let's follow them. This is, I think... Which one is this? This must be the second missile that we fired. That's the first one, yes. Let's see how this missile does. They are so fast. They're able to catch these transport without a problem. And missiles should acquire any moment now. It's going high, okay. And it's now turning back towards the target. And there we have it. Target down. And the other targets. Target down. Oh, that last one has anti-missile defenses. It wasn't of any use there. All are gone. Nice. Okay. Stow the radar. And this is it. We should be clear to leave the area. Leave combat. We sunk everybody. Excellent work. It's nice to hear the expected invasion of Gremika in the Soviet Union was prevented. Stand by for new orders. The battle for the Soviet Union. Gremika, Soviet Union, the strike group with the NATO naval landing force was defeated. The Soviet representative says that the combination of heavy fighting and a significant weakening of the invasion forces helped prevent the capture of coastal areas in strategically important... yeah, that's a Russian word. Meaning like sea waters. According to analysts, the ability of the USSR to contain the enemy and prevent the opening of new fronts will be a major factor in the course of the war. Maintaining a priority focus, rather than dividing on multiple fronts, will ensure success. Now that's what I like to hear. And we have a new mission. According to intelligence, enemy special forces are planning to land from a submarine near Arkhangelsk within the next week. My orders are to intercept and destroy them before they land. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually interesting. Because I still have 6 SET-65 torpedoes. And that's what I need against submarines. So I think I will not go back to port. Instead, we will make sure that they can't sneak in here. Them trying to get into Arkhangelsk. Are they crazy? Well, we'll see. But we will see next week. Because for now, I think that's enough for today. That was a nice little mission. Really simple, really quick, and really successful. I'm looking forward to the next one, and I hope so do you. Until next time, have some great days and goodbye.